Honorable Alternate Minister of Economic and Finance, Mr. Nikos Papasanasis, Honorable Chairman of PPA, Mr. Junzheng, His Excellency Ambassador Christidis, dear President, Mr. Yanis Balakakis, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's a great pleasure for the Chinese Embassy in Greece to participate in organizing the Balkans and Black Sea Forum 2024. And it's an honor to be together with all distinguished guests present here today to discuss regional situation and cooperation. This year's forum focuses on global trade arteries and supply chains. Nowadays, conflicts in Gaza and situation in Red Sea attracted global attention while impeding global trade. The policy of decoupling is against economic globalization and disrupting free trade. The problem of global infrastructure and interconnectivity deficit is increasingly severe and increasing the cost of resources allocation and mobility. The world has entered a new period of turbulence and transformation, and the global economic recovery has been sluggish. Facing up to the challenges, we should strengthen solidarity and cooperation, and find the way out through promoting an equal and orderly multipolar world and universally beneficial and inclusive economic globalization. This year's forum is held at the venue of PPA. The Piraeus Port is a signature project of China-Greece cooperation under the framework of Belt and Road Initiative. It is the leading port in the Mediterranean and a symbol of mutual respect, solidarity, and win-win cooperation between China and Greece. And also a vivid example of principle of extensive consultation, joint contribution, and shared benefits. The Belt and Road Cooperation and cooperation between China and the Central and Eastern European countries, or China CEEC cooperation for short, are both cooperation platforms featuring openness and mutual benefits. They have stimulated investments, facilitated the flow of goods, and helped development of all related countries. Over the past decade, the BRI cooperation has launched more than 3,000 projects, including a large number of signature projects, such as railways and ports that promote global connectivity in infrastructure. China and the relevant countries have also conducted small yet smart projects, such as Junzheng, a type of tall herbaceous plant which could be used to cultivate edible and medicine mushrooms. Wells and hybrid rice that improve people's lives. BRI has driven more than $1 trillion investment and created more than 420,000 jobs for BRI participating countries. From 2013 to 2022, the cumulative value of imports and exports between China and BRI partner countries reached $19.1 trillion, with an average annual growth rate of 6.4%. The World Bank has estimated that by 2030, the BRI will generate $1.6 trillion in annual global revenues, which accounts for 1.3% of world GDP. And BRI-related investments are expected to lift 7.6 million people out of extreme poverty and 32 million people out of moderate poverty. China-CEC cooperation has yielded bountiful fruits too. Over the past 11 years, trade volume between China and the CEC countries has increased by more than 140% at an annual growth rate of 8.1%. Nearly 200 kinds of agriculture and food products from CEC countries have exported to Chinese market. Signature projects like the China-Europe Land Sea Express and the Hungary-Serbia Railway have been running smoothly. To solve the problem of development imbalances facing the world and to make benefits of economic globalization more accessible to people across the globe, we have to strengthen interconnectivity between different regions. The road to interconnectivity should be built by all parties. All sorts of connectivity initiatives should not confront with each other, but should seek coordination, cooperation, and synergy among each other. China is willing to work with the European Union to synergize BRI and the Global Gateway Plan so as to stimulate economic growth of both sides and help developing countries to better grow their economy. Effects of regional conflicts could spear across the globe. Rising conflicts in the Red Sea have disrupted global supply chain, which shows again that the prevailing trend of global interdependence will not change. To solve regional issues, we should deal with both symptoms and root cause. The root cause for the escalation of the situation in the Red Sea lies in the spillover effect of the Gaza conflict. A speedy end of the conflict in Gaza will help ease the situation in the Red Sea. We urge parties to the conflict in Gaza to earnestly implement the UN Security Council and the General Assembly resolutions and realize an immediate ceasefire. The international community needs to take coordinated actions for this end. China is willing to work with all parties to promote dialogues and consultations. Ladies and gentlemen, at the crossroad in history, we have to choose between unity and division, between opening up and closing off. The Chinese side believes that we should build consensus for solidarity, galvanize power for cooperation. The bright future for humanity lies in building a global community of shared future. Whether to deal with the crisis right now or to create a better future, we should pool our efforts and strengthen cooperation. Thank you.